of all, goal setting is something that we set out to accomplish in a day regarding what is important to the council as well as to give direction to the staff. And goals should not be specific. They should be, for the most part, if you're involved in goal setting and you've done this over a period of time, goals shouldn't just generally, they should be general and overarching and not so specific. So, because then you are micromanaging. I think these goals are reasonable, and it's something that you can accomplish in a year. You can't get so crazy with your goals that you set up a goal you can't get to. Doesn't make any sense. We have objectives here, and we've already heard from the mayor that the city manager is going to address action items on addressing these goals. I do agree with Mike about the ADA compliance. If we could add that to facilitate opportunities to enhance the quality of life for seniors, and we could add those who are handicapped. I would say that that's an important objective of that particular area of concern that Mike had.
Rick,
Yes, sir.
the word is disabled, not handicapped.
I'm sorry.
Disabilities would probably be a good,
I have to adjust the button on the side of my neck here. I'm sorry. But at any rate, the disabled of our community, maybe that should be in that particular goal and added to it. There's nothing here set in stone. Goals are kind of a living, moving, breathing object. They're not something that you can set in stone because things change. We saw it here tonight, the issues that of transportation and funding changed just from February. And so I think we ought to be flexible and not make our goals so unattainable, and not dismiss the whole day that we spent trying to come up with information. Maybe in the future, goal setting should be done on a weekday where we can get more people, and maybe it'd be at a round table session, but it wasn't that day. And we have to come up with goals, I think, because it's important that the council has some identifiable things that they can go back and say, we did this, we did that, we didn't do this. So, and of course, we all are, public safety is important to us. The youth of our community is important to us. I think we're looking to our recreation and our city manager to devise some methodologies to promote youth and involve them in our sessions. I think it's really up to us too, to throw ourselves out there and go to the high school and encourage people to get here.
They will have you. I'll tell you that I've been receptive, and they would love to have us come out.
And I would do that in a heartbeat. If I'm so, those are not necessarily my concerns, but just my observations of our goal setting. And I do support these goals. I think they're important. But I would add some things to it, like Mike said. I thought that's ADA is important, and our handicap, our disabled people in our community are important, and we should address those issues. Maybe we are getting ready to address it. And then if we address it and we get it accomplished, we can say we did something.
And I don't have a problem with that. Perhaps a suggested revision of the goal that recognizing seniors and facilitate opportunities to enhance their quality of life. We could say recognize seniors and the disabled community and facilitate the opportunities to enhance their quality of life. We can add that in there. And then under the objectives, not objections, but objectives, continue to explore options for seniors, senior housing, and disabled individuals.
I would like to suggest that we recognize seniors as well as the disabled community.
They're two separate.
They're two separate groups. You might have a 5-year-old who's disabled and needs to, use city facilities, and
So you want a separate goal for just strictly the disabled?
or seniors as as, if you say
As well as the disabled,
as,
that's fine.
that puts it into two separate groups.
I have no pride of authorship here, so. it's
And
not a
you know,
problem.
Mike came up with some really good ideas.
Today.
What I wish is that he had been there to share those ideas. We all had, you know, the whole city of Dixon had the right to attend. Some of us had the responsibility. And it was I'm sorry that there weren't more citizens there. Some years there have been 20 to 25. This year we had about 3 or 4, and that was disappointing as far as the representation from the citizenship.
Well, we
They knew
can,
about it.
and we can certainly add those, I think. I don't know if we need to come back and have these things, we'll just add those, the
to
disabled
it.
community,
Yeah,
and
just-
add that to it. I see a couple of hands. Mr. Simmons.